Have you ever asked yourself why you fear failure so intensely? This question might seem daunting, yet it's a sentiment shared by many. The fear of failure, this invisible yet powerful force, can hold us back from reaching our true potential. It's a universal part of the human experience, crossing cultures, generations, and professions. So why is this fear so prevalent? Well, it's deeply rooted in our psychology and social conditioning. It's the result of a cocktail of factors such as societal pressures, personal expectations, and past experiences. We fear the judgment, the disappointment, and the uncertainty that comes with failure. In this video, we'll delve into these psychological and social reasons behind this fear. We'll explore the impact it has on our decision-making, the way we perceive ourselves, and ultimately, our personal growth. By understanding the roots of our fear, we can begin to overcome it. Let's embark on this journey together. Our fear of failure doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's a product of a myriad of factors, all interwoven into the fabric of our lives. Let's take a moment to dive into these roots of fear. Often, it begins in childhood. Picture a young child bright-eyed and eager, being scolded for making a mistake or failing at a task. This experience can plant the initial seed of fear, as the child learns to associate failure with negative consequences, be it punishment or disappointment. As we grow older, societal pressures compound this fear. We live in a world that often values success above all else, a world that paints failure as a sign of inadequacy. Social media platforms are flooded with picture-perfect success stories, creating a narrative that leaves no room for failure, and thus amplifying the fear of it. Then, there are our past failures. Each one leaves a mark, a memory of the pain, disappointment, or embarrassment we experienced. These past failures can loom large in our minds, overshadowing our potential for future success and fueling our fear of failure. Our upbringing and education also play a significant role. A culture that punishes mistakes rather than treating them as learning opportunities can cement the fear of failure deep within us. Yet it's important to remember, our past and our environment shape our perception of failure, but they don't have to dictate our future. Fear of failure can be a significant roadblock in our journey to success. It's like a shadow that follows us, constantly whispering in our ears about the risks and possible disappointments. It's a force that can stifle our growth, both personally and professionally. Imagine a seed full of potential, ready to sprout and grow. But without the right conditions, without the freedom to reach out and absorb what it needs, that seed remains just that, a seed. It never gets to experience the joy of blossoming into a full-grown tree. This is what fear of failure does to us. It keeps us in our comfort zones, preventing us from taking risks and exploring new possibilities. When we're ruled by the fear of failure, we approach life defensively. We become less creative because we're too afraid to experiment with new ideas or strategies. We're less likely to set ambitious goals, and even when we do, we hesitate to pursue them wholeheartedly. Fear makes us doubt our abilities, causing us to underestimate ourselves and our potential. And here's the thing about fear, it's self-perpetuating. The more we give into it, the stronger it becomes, creating a vicious cycle that keeps us stuck in one place. It's like a chain that binds us, limiting our movement, our exploration, our growth. But what if we could break that chain? What if we could overcome that fear and unlock our true potential? As long as we let fear control us, we limit our potential. But the moment we decide to confront our fear, that's when we begin to truly grow. Did you know that many successful people have experienced significant failures before their success? Take the story of Thomas Edison, for example. He made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. When a reporter asked him how it felt to fail 1,000 times, Edison replied, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Or consider J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She was a jobless single mother, living on welfare when she started writing the first Harry Potter novel. Her manuscript was rejected by 12 publishing houses before it was finally accepted. And then there's Walt Disney, who was fired from a newspaper because he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. And his first animation company went bankrupt. Yet these failures did not deter him. Instead, they fueled his passion to create the entertainment empire we know today. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. So how can we conquer this fear of failure? The first step is to shift your mindset. Understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but rather a part of the journey to success. It's the grit and grind, the trial and error that shape you into a stronger, more resilient individual. Next, Setting realistic goals is crucial. Remember that Rome wasn't built in a day. It's the small, steady steps that lead to significant changes. So, break down your big dreams into manageable milestones. Celebrate each achievement along the way, no matter how minor it may seem. Moreover, it's essential to practice resilience. When you stumble, dust yourself off and rise again. Each time you do, you're proving to yourself that you can withstand the challenges. This resilience is an incredible confidence booster. Lastly, view failure as part of the learning process. Every failure is a lesson in disguise, offering insights and experiences that success cannot. It's about adopting a growth mindset, where you see challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. In conclusion, overcoming fear of failure is about shifting your perspective, setting achievable goals, building resilience, and embracing failure as a learning opportunity. It's about understanding that failure isn't the opposite of success, but rather, it's a crucial part of it. With these strategies, you can turn your fear of failure into a driving force for success. Remember, failure is not the end. It's just a stepping stone. It's high time we start viewing failure through a different lens, as a guide rather than a roadblock. It's about resilience, about getting back up stronger each time we stumble. Each failure is a lesson, a unique opportunity to learn and grow. By overcoming fear, we unlock our full potential. So let's not fear failure, instead let's embrace it and use it as a springboard to success.